Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Taurus. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for coming in. I am so exhausted. When I tell you I am so exhausted from yesterday's cash apps, I woke up, I had to wake up a little bit early too. I am exhausted, so please just bear with me. Thank you so much, Taurus, for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys as always. This will not be a very long reading. I always say that it is so hard for me to get readings or keep readings at 10 minutes. It's just so hard for me to do that. Um, but we are going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. Today is the last day of February, and we're going to be going into March, which is eclipse season. And we're going to see if it's going to be Virgo's video was pretty precise. So we're going to see what your cards have to say and what you need to know, actually. This is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? All right, let's see. Let's see what comes out. I'm going to start with the swords. You have the 9 of Swords. Really important message here. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. Now, the 9 of Swords, as you guys know, talks about worry and anxiety. And sometimes it doesn't have to be bad worrying. You could be worrying because something good is happening in your life. And you are afraid of it not working out, or you're afraid of it ending. Um, that could be with relationships, that could be with just a positive feeling, right? But here it says there's no need to worry because some of you are anticipating the worst. Okay, stop anticipating the worst. It says, know that God or heaven will provide a solution if you are having problems. If you are experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels or whoever you believe in. Okay. So when we get to the tarot, we're going to see why that's coming out. But I mean, most adults have anxieties and worries, but there's something in particular that you need to know. Now, like I said before, we're going into March. You may be going into March kind of worrying what the future is going to hold for you. There's some worries because time is running out with your bills, time is running out with love, time is running out with children, time could be running out, is what you may feel. So that's something that I'm saying. Now, the next card here is the King of Swords. King of Swords says intelligent. Okay, I don't read this card for everybody because it's about someone who is, bold enough to speak their mind. And it says someone who's a spokesman for their own cause, the cause close to their heart, whether it's an actual charity or you. I need to speak my mind. And right before you had the 9 of Swords. And for some of you, that could be the reason why you have anxiety, because you have to be able to tell someone something that may be very tough for you to tell. And the King of Swords is very smart. He thinks about how to say it before he says it. But he also could be very cutthroat too. Okay. And a little apathetic. All right. This could be someone that you're dealing with who has this mentality. You want to open up to them, but they're not accepting or receiving the message. Okay. For some of you, this is a lawyer. There could be some legal issues that you are experiencing at this time. Either way, it says that this is someone who could also be emotionally unavailable. Now, I don't like that because to me, this feels like you're dealing with someone that way. And you have no idea why they're acting the way they're acting. You don't know why they're doing what they're doing. And it is what it is. And you're kind of like, what can I do to change it? Sometimes it's apparent. Okay. But that's what I see. Now, at the bottom of the deck, this is good. It talks about positive recognition. Now, remember, positive recognition can actually comes from anybody, not just your job. It can come from friends who just tell you you're such an amazing person. It can come from lovers who say you're amazing. You're a good friend, lover. You are supportive. You're a good companion, that type of thing. Recognition can come in different ways. Here it says, congratulations, meaning that you've already received it. So if it's something that you guys feel that you're not going to have or you won't receive, it's already saying that you will have this thing. Okay. You will have this type of positive reaction. It says your plans have worked out perfectly and now it's time to shine. So whether this has something to do with ideas, whatever it is, you're going to present yourself and success is assured with this card. Success is assured, which is really good. Okay. Also see that there's a back and forth energy with your emotions. Okay. There's a back and forth energy for some odd reason with people coming in and out of your life. But to me, I feel like this is back and forth. This could also have something to do with your finances because I'm seeing a back and forth energy. Let's go ahead. Let's get into your sky cards. That's what I'm going to call it, sky cards. Let's see what's going to come out here for Taurus. This is for Taurus. All right. Taurus. You guys have your ascendant and Aquarius. Ascendant talks about you. It talks about first impression. And I really do believe that. I don't know why I feel like, some of you guys are around people that you don't know. And I feel like this is also someone new. Okay. Because remember, we talked about positive recognition or someone basically having a positive reaction towards you. And then ascendant is first impressions. It's how you speak, it's how you talk, it's how you look, it's how you act, all those things. Conversation. Here it is again, Aquarius. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign because this is the King of Swords. That could be Aquarius and Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius came out here. Remember, this is you though. So we're saying all of this air energy, this talks about you being independent, but more than anything, realistic going into the month of March and onward. May struggle with it, may struggle with being realistic a little bit, but that's something that I'm saying, okay? And there's a uniqueness too that's going to be surrounded you. Someone in particular who I feel is going to be I don't know who this person is. I'm not going to say it's a romantic, it can turn into that, but someone who is, I don't want to say strange, but I do feel like there's someone in your energy who's different from others. They're different from other people that you normally are around, and you're very intrigued by this individual. Okay, very much so. When we get into the tarot, we'll find out. Again, positive recognition at the bottom of the deck, you guys have sixth house, which talks about what? Work and career, right? So there's going to be something dealing with your work and career that is going to be positive for you. Someone can give you a promotion. They can recommend you for something, right? Sixth house also talks about your health and your diet, okay? What you're putting in your body, that type of thing. I keep seeing charity work. I don't know why. I keep seeing charity work. Sixth house talks about charity. And then the King of Swords in that particular deck talked about spokesman, speaking up for a cause, okay? Like if you see injustices, you'll do whatever you can to actually do something about it. Some of you guys may put your money into it, but that's something that I'm saying, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to start with that Nine of Swords. We're going to see what's been bothering you here, Taurus. Let's see what's going to come out here for Taurus. You guys already know whatever is in the upright or turned over on its side, we need to see it, or whatever's reversed. Oh my God, I don't like that. King, that Queen of Swords in reverse, yikes. That's pretty harsh. And it's interesting because I literally kind of said that with that King. You got somebody around you that's kind of spiteful. You know, sometimes you don't know that the person is actually thinking something, but you're wondering like why they're acting that way. You're like, that's interesting. A spiteful personality. This is someone who will hide their feelings, but they'll do things behind your back in order to kind of destroy or hurt you. Know that they will hurt you. This is gossiping too. Harmful gossip. Deceitfulness. Some of you know that somebody is doing something, or you feel that someone is going to be doing something to try to could they harm you? I guess, but I don't want it to be like that. But I do feel like it could be someone that, that's plotting in some way, right? This could be somebody at your job. Totally. Sixth house. Shouldn't tell you. Okay. This could be a lover. Okay. Because unfortunately that popped out and this was at the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups in reverse. So you could be like, oh, I'm with you and this is what you've been doing, right? Part of the worry is a separation that most likely you will be experiencing from this person. And so the Queen of Swords talks about a detachment. It talks about both of these are actually detaching energy. I want to detach, I want to withdraw, I want to surrender, I want to let go, right? But you have to do it in a very blunt fashion because there's no reasoning with this individual. It's already been reasoned with. You already tried. It isn't working. So for a lot of you, you're like, okay, I got to get up out of here. You're very pessimistic about the situation that you've been in. So I do see that there's a cutting away, there's a severing here. And for some of you, can get a little nasty words or what someone said. Sometimes it can be threats in a way, right? What someone's threatening to do, especially if it has something to do with children and money. Okay. Let's get that guardian. Let's get the King of Swords. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. We got the High Priestess in the upright. We have the Justice in reverse. Yeah, I will say that there's been some things that you have experienced that have been totally unfair to you. But I feel like this has something to do, for some of you, not all of you, it has something to do with court systems, legal, totally legal, okay? Because a High Priestess is, to me, someone who has power. High Priestess, these were the judges back in the day, right? Just like the Hierophants, the judges, because it's someone of higher power. And I feel like there's someone who you feel has done you wrong, and you are going to get some type of, there's going to be something coming out of that. I don't know what, because remember, the Justice card technically is in the upright. It's telling me what you've experienced, though. Someone lying on you, someone trying to get over on you. I feel like it could be very much so a feminine energy that is involved. I'm not going to say it's particularly a feminine energy that is doing this, but I feel like it's a feminine energy that's involved here with this High Priestess in the upright. So if you've been experiencing some type of injustice, even to the point where you have to go to court, or if there's some type of legal matter, it will go your way. But I feel like this is like domestic violence type of thing. I usually don't see that too much, but I do feel like it's something like that. Someone's very cold towards you. If you are in a marriage, jeez. This could be the reason why the person is very spiteful, because there is some type of divorcing or separation. Now let's go ahead. Let's get the ascendant here for Taurus. Let's get the ascendant. Let's see what comes out here. I also see getting money from work. What does that mean? I don't know. Getting money from work. Could there be a bonus? Could be taxes. Okay, getting money from what you do from your job. It could be taxes or something like that. But I do see something dealing with your money, dealing with money that's going to be coming in here from you for the 6th house. The four of swords is hitting the ascendant. Okay. This is talking about a renewal of what you've experienced. So the 4 of swords is a healing energy. It is a recovery energy, especially if you guys have been feeling ill or haven't been feeling well. 6th house is here, dealing with health. There is a now focusing on your health. This is why it says body. Remember, the ascendant is dealing with the body. Okay, so it's dealing with you. It's dealing with how you feel, how you look. And so some of you are going to be surgery. Some of you guys are going to be needing surgery, not necessarily for a cosmetic situation, but it could be for other things. And there's going to be rest and recovery. This is really good. This is talking about you're going to be able to recover very well from the things that you've experienced, especially if it is a procedure. But it's also healing and recovering from an illness that you may have experienced due to that 6th house. Anything dealing with the body. This is also recovering what? Your reputation. Because again, it's the first impression. So let's say, now, because there could be some divorcing here, there could be embarrassing moments that you may have experienced. Someone embarrassed the hell out of you, someone embarrassed the hell out of you. You had to take time to kind of lay low. And now there's recovery energy here when it comes down to your reputation and how you feel about yourself, okay, based off of what I see. Sometimes that's just hurt feelings due to a lover and drama, okay? That's what I'm saying. There is someone who does feel a little put out by you. I mean, when I tell you, you really cut someone up, cut someone off, and you are mostly in this very cold, detached energy. I don't think that you thought that you would ever get pushed to this point, but you did get pushed to this point. I can tell you that. All right. Now let's go ahead. Let's get to the last card here, Aquarius. This is the innovator. This is the mentalist, someone who's very, very intelligent, which I see all up in your reading. This is someone who's a humanitarian, though. I keep seeing humanitarian work. I keep seeing service. We had it with the 6th house. We had it also with that King of Swords. So a lot of you are going to be doing something that you don't normally do. You're going to be helping someone out that you don't normally help out. Okay, this came out, popped out, and flew right over next to my desk, the computer. But yeah, you guys are going to be doing something. I don't know what this is that you're going to be doing. It's going to be helping people out. This could be, shelter work, or, you know, um, helping men in, I'm not going to say helping men in jail, but this is like being able to help people get back on track with life after, being incarcerated. This could be helping women that have been abused or something like that. I'm telling you, it's something that I'm seeing. Okay. This is helping people out during crisis. It doesn't even have to be anything that is a charitable work, but this could be someone that's you're just helping out during a crisis. That's what I'm saying. Now, I love the fact that the Five of Cups is in reverse. Isn't that amazing? Because it says that in the future for you looks very bleak, right? Because this is an upright card. It looks very bleak. It looks like you've been very disappointed. That's what the thing that's been sitting in your mind is the reason why the Nine of Swords came out. That's what you've been worried about, right? Aquarius talks about the mind, the mentalist. So you've been like, damn, I haven't been able to get what I want. Well, here it is in the reverse, and it talks about now hope is going to start returning to you. Now you're going to move on from the things that you've experienced. You're going to move on from those very things that you had to recover from, which is really good. Okay. I'm also seeing that you're learning to accept people and things and situations for what they are. You're saying, okay, I can't change anybody. I can't change what I've experienced. I can't hold a grudge. I can't do any of that. The only thing I can do is move forward in a more positive mindset, which is what we're saying, more positive mindsets, because it's your choice to do so. Okay. Now I want to kind of see what's going on with this positive recognition really quickly. Let's see what comes out here. This one will not be a reverse. Look at that. That is the World card that actually came up in the upright. Successful procedures. Like I said, dealing with your sixth house health. I see, this looks good. This is success in general. I see you guys traveling around the world. Let's say you guys have a trip that's planned. You're going to successfully be able to get there and come back. This is also first meeting someone. This could be dealing with your, like a interview. Okay. This is also, oh my God, I almost totally forgot about this. If you are in a course, a program or something like that with schooling or certificate or something like that, hands down, because this is what you've invested your time and energy into. I almost forgot about that. Whatever you invested time and energy into, especially if it's schooling, oh my God, you've spent 4 or 5 years. Some of you even months, right? You didn't even really have that much time, but you put a lot of energy into it because you really wanted to complete it. This is completion. Okay. So yes, this is absolutely correct. Okay. So this is why it says congratulations. That was the first word that we read. And so the World card is the thing here that is also backing that up. I also see multiple streams of income too on the board. I almost forgot that. So if you guys have been trying to start something on the side, some type of side hustle or something like that, I see that that's going to be very successful for you. Okay. Or it could be money coming in from spousal support, child support. Okay. That could happen on both ends nowadays. Okay. So, but that's what I'm saying. It can happen through court, especially if you guys are in some type of litigation. I see that as well. This is what I have for you here. Oh my God, you guys got 18 minutes. This is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I will see you guys back here again soon. Have a good morning at work and at school. Bye, guys.